continuing on with the Z125, we have the handbrake kit. I have no idea what I'm doing here, so I probably shouldn't be telling you guys how to do this, but it should be pretty self-explanatory. We should have everything that we need. I'm gonna start with the handbrake part up front because I think with the one that they sent me, it's supposed to be like this, which doesn't make any sense because it's supposed to be on the clutch side, and that means it's gonna be upside down. So I don't know how this is gonna work. I don't know if it's going to work or not. Just gonna figure this out. All right, so we found out that there are almost no videos on this at all. So we just started solving a bunch of problems at once. One, I'm on stock levers. So a lot of people are probably not on stock levers, may not even be on stock perches, may not have the stock light switch assembly because these have a huge problem braking, which mine is right now. So with all stock, you're gonna have a lot more problems than you will with some aftermarket stuff. So, Ken, I'm gonna have you move your hands real quick.
Sorry.
So we are using the 16 by 18. From all I can tell is there's only one of these levers. They're all technically supposed to be right-hand side. So the arrow will be facing down. By the end of this video, I will be able to tell you if that is a bad thing or a good thing, if it works or if it doesn't work. We have the lever pushed as far over as we can. We honestly had to like jam it over because of that neutral safety switch down there on the bottom of the lever. And then we have the light switch assembly pushed all the way on the inside around the curve. And this was not an easy task to get it to stay here and to fit correctly. But I managed to put the bottom on and then put the top on over the top once I've got that bottom into like a good snug place. And then we just put the screws in pretty much as far as they would go. May not be the best choice, but it's my choice. So from there, I still have my light switches. You can't tighten it down too much, otherwise this part does hit the bar on the inside and you won't be able to use it. Light switches, or the turn signals, mine don't work like I said earlier. Horn still works, no problems there. Now these over here, we had to dial it in. You can see how close I am down here from hitting the master. It might actually be hitting there. But the biggest thing is I wanted it to hit my nut and nothing else that was really painted. So I actually have my clutch lever hitting up here on the bottom side of that bolt. You can see the black up there. But it's right in between the two master cylinder down here and the fitting nut up here, or fitting bolt. So from there we fed it down through here, across the middle. You guys can't see it over there. Across the middle, and then around over here, up through, underneath the gas tank, and from the reservoir, the rear reservoir, we just basically followed that line all the way back. Kane's getting the Stranger bracket put on now for the OEM brake caliper and the Brembo caliper. So Brembo caliper is sitting over here somewhere. I saw a lot of people's did come with a chunk of hose for the reservoir for the brake master. Mine did not come with any vacuum hose to mount, or the mounting. I saw some came with like a little mount piece, like a little silver mount piece for the reservoir to come off of some screw or something somewhere. Well, we are probably just gonna have to fasten something, and for that I plan to run the hose back side of the bar and maybe mount off of this screw here, maybe through there, whatever I have to do. Now, one other thing that I had a huge question on that came in the kit was a little spacer for the wheel. This spacer for the wheel, I was very confused. I'm not entirely still sure where it goes, but we think that we have to take off the rotor, put the spacer underneath because of the way that the ridges are on this. Kind of explained, but you see these ridges in here. We think that this pretty much has to sit over the ridges on the wheel, and then the rotor will sit back around the ridge on here. So I think it just spaces that rotor out. So we're gonna get that put on there. Those bolts are always the biggest pain, and I've reused them a couple times already. I'm not excited for that. But bracket, pretty self-explanatory. Running the line, kind of self-explanatory. Hooking them up to the master cylinder and the caliper are kind of self-explanatory. So we're gonna just hook the hose up there, try and get this spacer put on, and see if we can't get the wheel in there and line up correctly. So
Hi, Jared.
Hey, shut your damn dog up.
You better turn that thing off before I come over there and whoop your ass.
All right, so the amount of doubts I had when putting this all on initially, guys, I don't know what I was thinking. It's dumb, but I've already tested it out and it works. It works well. So now Caden the rear tire needs some air in it. See if Caden can actually use it.
The tire is so flat.
Yeah, it keeps you straight. Nope. Nope, didn't use it. Freaking dialed right in, dude. When it's light, I'll show you how everything's pretty much ran through, but I think I showed you most of it. And I mean, looks good. This spot has been choosing violence lately. I still forgot all my armor stuff, but we're gonna finish out this this Brembo video with some wheelies, testing this thing out, see if I can get it down. But last time I tried, I completely endoed way over my bike. Really hurt myself, that sucks. But we got Nolan, Caden, he's gonna run the drone a little bit. Oh, spicy. And then Riley's out here practicing too, so we're just gonna give her a go, see what we can get done. Doing some wheelies. It's been a little while since I've ridden this bike. I don't feel prepared. I also don't have my mic, so I'm not gonna do a lot of talking. Wow, that handbrake does not take much at all.